have a feeling you're gonna like today's class only after it's done. Toes and knees turned out slightly. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Let's warm up. We're gonna be working the arms, the trunk, lower half, rotations. 3, 2, bend your knees. Squat down, stand up. Good, warming up those hips. Squatting down, support in our knees and our ankles. Here's 3, 2, squeeze your butt at the top. Last one, good, hold it here. Circles with those hips, up and around. Stand up tall. Opposite direction, up and around. Don't sink into your low back, stand up tall, one more. Good, soft knees, elbows out, big torso rotation. Exhale. Let that elbow draw all the way back as far as you can. Good, let's pick up a knee and cross it over. Cross. Cross the other knee. 2, up and 1. 3, 2. One more either side. Bring your arms overhead. Inhale. Left hand grabs right wrist. Stand tall. I want you to lean into your left heel. Pull that right hand out of your right shoulder. Nice, beautiful side body lean. Lower your hands down. Reset. Inhale up. Opposite wrist grab. Draw that belly in. Good. Pull that right hand. Pull that left hand over with your right. Come back center. Bring your arms out to a T position. Hinge at your hips. Belly stays pulled up and in. Good, lower your hands. Drop your chest, drop the top of your head. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Good, tuck your tail as you straighten your legs. Round and roll all the way up. Hands on your hips. Releve, nice and wide. 8, 7, 6. Pull your inner thighs in towards your midline. You have 4 to go. 3, 2. Go ahead and walk over to a wall. Placing one hand on that wall. Opposite foot, opposite leg bends, hip opens. Pressing your hand gently into that inner thigh and just sink back. Really open up that hip. Get a beautiful stretch in that booty. Good. Switch. Stand all the way up. Grab those hand weights. Your right foot is in front. Both knees are bent. Squeeze your bum. You don't have to be all the way low, but I want you as low as you can go. Arms in first position. Rotate towards the front of your room as you draw those arms out into a T. Sink a little lower. Rotate back forward. Arms in first position. Open up nice and wide. Here's your tempo. Out, 2, in, 2. Little lunge, but you stay low the whole time. You're just sinking a little deeper. Rotate. This can be done with nothing in your hand. Chest is lifted, right? So there's no leaning forward. It only peels open. One more. Good, you can keep your hand weights. You can lose them. You can hold up against a wall. Right leg, that thigh crosses over your left. Give me a little squat. Stay low. That right foot lowers down, heel is lifted. Pulse. 2, 3, up. Thighs cross. Stay low. Unravel. Little pulse. It goes 4, 3, 2, up and over. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And you also sink. 4, 3. Don't let up off of that left leg. Stay low. Chest is lifted. 4, 3, almost there. 4, 3, nice tight squeeze in those thighs. Awesome job. Keep those weights. Right foot steps back into a curtsy. Good, stand up. Side kick, passe. Side lunge, sweep and scoop those arms into a passe. Curtsy tricep, pull it here. Side kick, side lunge, sweep it all the way. Overhead. Curtsy, out, in, drop it down. Scoop, uplift, curtsy. Out, in, drop. Bring those arms nice and wide. Sweep them behind you. Good. Fast kick. Belly in. Good. Squat low. All the way up and around. Drop those hand weights. Left toes turned out slightly. I want you to cross over. Right thigh crosses over. Hands tap, leg lift. Cross, lift, cross, lift. Good, which means you need to sink into your left knee. Bend it, use that thigh to get that right leg high. Tall, hinge. Shoulders down. You are breathing. Option, instead of lifting that leg straight, you can kick it out. Here it is. It's like a graceful cardio kickboxing move. Use your butt. Squeeze it at the top. Don't let that leg go flying. You're in control. Grab your glider. First position, knees are bent. Slide that right foot open. Second position, knees are bent. Turn to your left leg. Touch your fingers to the floor. Open back up, super low second. Bring it back in. Bend, 2, wide, 2. Lunge, touch. Open up, lower down. Bend, reach. Slide that right heel back. Open up, scoop, stand to lift. Plie, open up, press it long. Stay low. Good. Use control. One foot is slippery. One more time. Bend, open. Finish it up. Good. Glider out of that foot. You have a left-legged lunge. We'll go this way. So you can see, first position, rotate open. If that means your rotation is only to here, that is totally fine. I'd rather you maintain the posture in your spine than you try to pull way far back and then everything gets a little bit weird, right? Lifted. First, drop it low. Stay low. Get a little bit lower. Don't forget, no weight, totally acceptable. First, open, lift, and then you rotate. Beautiful. Peel. Good. Hang on to those weights. We are having an eagle squat. Staying low and loaded in that right leg. Left heel stays lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1 pulses. Here it is. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, belly in, sit it back. 4, 3, 2, 1, up, 4, 3. Good. When you sit back into that chair squat, instead of your sit bones pulling out wide, I want your sit bones to pull down the back of your mat. Does that make any sense? 4, 3, 2, 1, up, 4, 3. Feel that correction in your tail. Pull down, chest high. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards your midline. Zip up. Good. We have a curtsy. We have a side kick, a lunge, scooping up and around to a passe. Are you ready? 2, 1, let's go. Curtsy, kick, push down, up, scoop, turn out, curtsy, in, good. Nice and long arms, reach it back, good. Side lunge. I want that kick to come right out of that hip, and then that heel draws back in. Curtsy, kick, draw in. Chest is lifted, big long arms. Zip up, drop, up, sweep, pull back. My favorite bar cardio kickboxing move. Right toes are turned out. Left leg, thigh crosses. Lean into that right thigh for an arabesque. You can move slow to move with more control. You are also allowed to pick up that pace. Feel how strong your core has to be, your thighs, your glutes, to keep that knee in line with that ankle. None of this. Stand up nice and tall. Squeeze your butt. Good. Lift with your hamstring. Do you feel your groin? Slow it down if you need to. Lean in, lift. Up and around. Grab that glider. Awesome job. First position. Sliding open to second. Sliding back into a low lunge. Into second. And then you start it over. First, second. Pivot that heel. Drop it back down. Scoop up to rise. Plie down. Slide it out, grounded. Turn out, lift up, pull back in. Drop it low. Sweep. Do you feel the inside of your thigh as you drag that heel in? As you drag that heel out, comes from your core. Inner thigh strength. Squeeze that booty. Heel is lifted on that left side. Heel drops down. Scoop to rise. Halfway done with these rounds. This time, right foot is in front. Hello. Right foot is in front. T first. Arms out, and then they close as you rotate. So those arms are just doing the opposite as they were in rounds 1 and 2. Wide, rotate. Think about that left arm scooping up and around. Think about that right elbow pulling back. Think about your tail dropping low. Crown of the head pulls to the ceiling. Wrap, press. Don't forget, you don't need weight to make this happen. Where's your back knee? Weights or no weights? Eagle squat, single releve, chair squat. 4 beats. Here it is. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Where are your sit bones? Inner thighs, squeeze. 4, 3, squeeze your thighs tighter, chest is lifted. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, uplift in 4, 3, drop it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got 10 seconds. Alrighty. Weights or no weights. Curtsy, side kick, side lunge, passe, catch your breath. Curtsy, kick, draw in, press it down, scoop to rise, reach those fingertips back. Chest is lifted, big circles. Zip up your pants, lean it back, kick it strong, punch it down, lift chest, shoulders relaxed. Good, one more. Weights are down. Inner thigh pulls across your midline. And a beautiful little side kick, little arabesque. Here we go. Good. Try to flex your foot. Does that feel like you have more control? Try not to let that inner thigh pull out to the side. Think about that quad heading straight back. Ignite your core. Sink low into your left leg. Shoulders down. Chest is light and lifted. Left heel. Ground it down. Press that knee on line with your ankle. I love that one. That's hard. You're like, yeah, you're telling me. You're the one telling us to do this. You need your glider. First, second lunge. Out. Drag that heel, sweep to pull in. Plie low. Slide it out. Press that heel back. Stay low. Drag and lift. Good. Make sure you're not pulling out of that left hip just to support that right heel to drag. I want you to call that inner thigh in to drag on that right side. Yes? Down, wide, lengthen right leg. Drop that heel, pull in. Last round. Left foot is in front, arms wide, and then they pull to twist. Big rotation. Big T, left elbow pulls back, right arm wraps and scoops. Sink low, open wide. Drop your back knee, but you never stand up straight. It's just a little lower, a little lower. Open up, stack your shoulders, hips, spine is long, spine is strong. Exhale as you rotate. Left knee stays locked on top of that ankle. Zip it up. Oh, goodness. Weights or no weights. Cross those thighs. Squeeze in. Drop that heel. Here it is. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3. Keep it going. 4, 3. Belly in. Sit back. 3, 2, 1. Right leg is tired. Right leg is getting stronger. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, lift. Sit bones. Where are they? Step over to the right side of your mat. Curtsy with that long tricep. Side kick, side lunge, beautiful long passe. Here we go. Curtsy, kick heel in, drop down, reach, squeeze, step back, pull up, pull out, pull in. Good. We are moving at all different angles. So take your time, making sure you step back and across. Make sure you draw in, kick out, draw in. Lean into that left foot, press off those left toes, bring those arms down, up and around. Curtsy. Lower, tall on that right side. Drop. Finish it up. Woo, drop those weights. Knee crosses over. Toes tap. And then you got a beautiful side kick arabesque. Wrong knee at first. Guess what? I feel out of control. I need to slow it down. Rotate. Plant and lift. Rotate. Rotate towards the inside of that thigh, which knee is bent. Long. Good. Big, beautiful rotation. Stand up tall. It comes from your upper back. Elbows high. Glider. Last move. Draw focus, attention, and awareness to this exercise because you're tired. When you're tired and you just try to muscle through things and you're not paying attention, that's when you get hurt, right? Lengthen that leg. Open up that hip. Stand, slide to sweep. Plie. Woo. Slide it out with control. Drop down with intention. Open wide. Lift. Squeeze. Awesome job, you guys. Take that glider off. Stand to the front of your mat. Toes and knees turned out. Knees are soft. Tail is heavy. Good, bring your arms overhead. Inhale, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Arms come overhead. Stay here, draw those arms out to the side. Pull them back behind your hips. Good, drop your knuckles down around your back. Lift your chest and chin. Stand, 2, rise. Do it again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hinge. Zip up your pants, bring it out. 2, 3, 4. Pull it back. 2. Knuckles drop. Tail drops, chest drops. Roll it up. One more time. 4. Belly in, shoulders down. Reach, fingertips away from your tail. Hinge, hold halfway down, out to the sides. Now pull it back behind your hips. Knuckles, hips, chest, head, drop. Now let's roll it up. Beautiful, turn to your left side. Drop down to your right knee. Inchworm those left toes up towards the top edge of your mat. Press that knee on top of your ankle. Point your back toe. Curl those back toes under. Lengthen your leg. Plant your right hand down. And I want you to windmill beautiful circles with that left arm to the back wall. Chest Rotate to that back wall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those hands down, framing that left foot. Drive your back heel forward and back, forward, back hip square. Here's 3, 2, drop that back knee down. Point your front toe, lengthen that front leg. Drop it down, tuck that left hip under. Bend your front knee, plant your front foot, curl your back toes under, and then plant your back heel down. Left forearm comes onto that left thigh. Inhale, swim stroke overhead. Drop your chest down, lower that hand down. Open up your chest. Arms, swim strokes up. Rotate, up. One more. Good, hold it all the way overhead. Now drop that hand down by your hip. Drop your chest towards the floor. Pull your fingers overhead. And then you open back up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it all the way open. Maybe you slide that left hand down towards the floor. Good. Maybe you swim stroke that top arm overhead. Lower those hands on the inside of your left foot. Pivot your back heel up. Hold here. Drop to your forearms. Let that head hang nice and heavy. Come back up onto your hands. Releve that front heel. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back knee. Reach that left hand up and around. Pull and reach for your back foot, ankle. Maybe it's just a pant leg. Open up your chest. Pulling that heel closer towards your glutes to get a little bit more into that quad. Pressing your right hip flexors towards the front of the mat to get a little more. With control, lower that foot down. Place your hands on the inside of that left foot. Lift your back knee up. Step back into a plank. Lift those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between those hands. Drop your back knee down, point your toe. Inchworm those toes to the top edge of your mat. Press that left hip forward. Belly in, chest and gaze are lifted. Curl those back toes under, lengthen your left leg, plant your left hand. Good, and I want you to peel your right hand off of the mat. Beautiful circles. 2 more. Last one, change the direction. Lower that hand back down, press that heel front to back. Good, tuck your right hip under. Here's 3, 2, drop your back heel down, your back knee down, point your toe. Point your front foot, lengthen that front leg, tuck that hip under, hinge over and down towards your shin. Good, coming back onto that front foot. Curl your back toes under. Lengthen that back leg. Place your right forearm on your right thigh. Drop that left heel down. I'm going to show you what I'm doing from the back. Good, sweep that arm up. Open up your chest. Lower that hand down. And then you rotate your chest down. And you lift up. Good, planting the pinky edge side of that foot in the back, all the way down. One more time. Good, hold it to the ceiling. Bring that hand overhead, drop that chest. Lower all the way down. 3, 2, hold that arm overhead. Maybe you slide that right hand all the way down towards the mat. Sink it low into that front knee. Lower both hands on the inside of that right foot. Beautiful. Keep that back heel lifted. Lower to your forearms just for a moment. Make sure that knee doesn't roll out. keep it tucked in towards your shoulder. Come back up onto your hands. We've got some releves to do. Lift that front heel. Here's 4, 3, 2, step back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, releve, look at your hands. Exhale, hopper step to the top edge of your mat. Bend your knees around your back, roll it all the way up to a standing position. Heels together, toes turned out, clasp your hands behind your back. Drive those knuckles down, open up your chest, zip up your pants. Keep your posture, release your grip, curtsy down. You've done it.